Dun dun dun. Stream will begin shortly after I'm able to get rid of ads for 1 hour by showing ads before anyone arrives. Oh god, here we go. Are we ready? Okay, we are ready to go. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How are you all doing today? Today we're doing pixel art, yay! And I need to remember to actually post on Blue Sky, hold up. There we go, I actually posted on Blue Sky. Nice! So, today, we're doing a commission. This lovely lady here, Zebrag, she asked me to do some more alerts for her in the exact same. So the way I'm doing then is I am doing then as a continuation of this commission. And we have to do 2 new ones. We have to do one for bit donations and one for recurring followers. So that's what we're going to do today. And she gave me complete creative freedom to do whatever I want. So yeah, should be fun. So I have a bunch of ideas for how we can do these. We're gonna start with the biddies one because I think it's the most solid idea I have so far. Let's see, she didn't answer that question I made. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Alright then, we can do this still. So, for the first one, it's going to be the... Let me just disable of the ones I'm not currently gonna use. There we go. Let's simplify our layer feed situation here. So for the BD ones, what I want to do is I want her to be here. And let me... And I want her looking more to the side, because someone is gonna offer up her some BDs. So let's get started with this. I think I want... Yeah. Let's make her head tilt to the side a little bit. Can probably make her whole body tilt to the side a little bit. Which frame was the body again? This one. There we go. Alrighty then. So yep. Usually this is how this happens. I usually have a bunch of commissions, then all of them clear at once. Then suddenly a new commission arrives. And then a new storm of commissions arrives. It can happen in a second. Hello Mamachi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hello. That's usually how it goes. I get some free time to do my projects, and then I get a storm of new commissions. Such is the life of the self-employed artist. Yes. It is not an easy life, but it is a fun life, not gonna lie. It's pretty fun. Like this. And I need her eyes to be focused here, so do this. And possibly... Did I do too much? I did too much. There we go. Now I need to find a way to make it look like she's looking down. Like this doesn't work. Oh, I know. There we go. The shine always helps with this effect. And I can do this. There it is. That's the stuff I want. Think I don't need the cheek poking out too much. There we go. Like this. Now let's turn her whole body a little bit to the side. So Booba comes first. Usually we don't need 2 pixels, we need 1 pixel here. And 1 pixel here. That looks like a bit too much. Yeah, no, just as I think it's fine. Okay. We got the effect we desired. Well, let's go here. Adjustments. I can even... go. Can do this. Could also do this. Just so it looks like it's going a little bit to the side. Nah. This is fine though. This is fine. Go. Add some treaty to that. Now here wise. First things first, we put, oops. Where's the hair? There's the hair. Looks like there are... No, here's the hair. There we go. Yep, there is definitely some weird eye thing going on here from the last time I made this. Let's shave that out. Here we go. Now we do some zooms. Whoop. Best way to edit this would be actually like this. Take the lasso. Go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now we move a few things to the back too. See here. We put this one a bit, oops. Put this one a bit forward. Put this one a bit more to the back. We put some here. Add it over here. But yeah, chat, hope you're all doing good today. And man, it's still so funny that Momochi kicked my butt in Jin. I can't get over she just did that. Such a cutie. She's such a cutie pie. See here. Right. There we go. Yeah? Yeah. Too much editing, I guess. Although you could see... it's fine like this. Okay, so let's see the arm layer. Is this enough? How do I want this? Hold up. Here we go. I think this layer is good. Let's see what color did I use? I used this one. And over here. So I want to make a hand that's gonna come out of here. And it's gonna be like offering biddies. Kinda like this. Kinda like this. Can make the hand more cartoony. Like this. And then let me check real quick. Which bits? Let me see if I got the shape right in my head. Okay. And then we got the biddies here. So that's kind of the key idea at what we're trying to get at. This is more or less the shape. I think we can make it bigger. We should make it bigger. We should make it bigger. Gotta increase that readability. Without that readability, it gets annoying because then you have to explain what it is and then people are gonna be like, oh, every time. And you don't really want the oh, you want people to actually understand what should read there, you know? You know? So there it is more or less. Here. I think this might be a little bit too pink. Yeah. Let me compare. Let's get the let's get ourselves some reference, shall we? Let's see. Huh. Ah, so it's this shade. What shade did I do? Okay, so more like this. Yeah, something like this better. This one would be more like this as opposed to... Yeah, I got close. But yeah. Go. Can use this as shadow. This one, however... I think it's best like this. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. There we go, the Twitch purple. Ah!
Lunatic is rating
Lunatic,
us with
thank you.
viewers.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Kibatsuki, Ninja Wolf Extraordinary, and thank you for the raid, Lunatic. Hold up. Let me give you the shout out, please. Did you manage to beat the Jack the Time Ripper? Cousin to Josh the Stripper? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Good job, good job. Murder on Warp Train, that one is fun. It's the one where this happens. No, I'm not gonna give you spoilers. I see you're arting on a Thursday. Hello, Prince Duck Dylan. Yes, I am. Yes, I am arting on a Thursday instead of a Tuesday. But what can I do? That was the only time we had available for the collab, so... Yeah, we're arting on a Thursday. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We're literally making biddies. This is my second commission with this client. And they basically asked for an extension for the... for her Twitch alerts. I already made alerts for her for new followers, new subscribers, donations, and rates. This one turned out pretty cute. So now we're doing bit donations, and we are gonna be able to do recurring subs. So my idea for bit donations is basically the hand lifts up with the biddy. She swipes it. Oh my god, it's so nice to have the Sari bot taking care of the bots. It's so nice. Have a nice trip to the dumpfire, brotherly joining. Yes, I did. I got Saribot during the Subathon because I figured I wouldn't be able to do it without it, and I was right. So yeah, we got a bit offering to appease the War Kitty. Yeah, like this is better. This is perfect. Alright, so... Anyways, good luck with your arting. Thank you, Lunatic. Thank you very much. Yes, you got stuff to do, right? Good luck with your stuff. Good luck with your stuffing. Wait. Now that sounded pretty wrong, didn't it? But hope you've been doing well though, just went out to buy a new controller. Ooh! Yep, that sounded wrong, sorry. I am sorry. Do 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 do. Eh? You know, I'm starting to think I might actually have to name these layers. What a silly concept. Can you imagine that? Me naming layers? Couldn't be me. Yeah, naming layers. That's for the weak. That's for the weak and the organized. Exactly, numbers hold the key to the eternal truth, right? Numbers are universal and everybody understands its meanings. Yeah, sure. Never mind the fact that there were several different thousand ways to write them, but sure. I love this song. Okay, so now, let's do something drastic, shall we? Actually, no, a number is a number. But people used to write them differently. Look at Roman numbers. Actually, Roman numbers are like... How the hell did people manage to figure out how to do anything with that? I feel like... What am I doing wrong? Ah, okay. The creature stares at a piece of jam. Yup. It knows that it wants it. It knows it desires it. La criatura. Oh my god, Nanolis, 22 months in a row. Thank you for the sub, Twain. Thank you so much. No, 22 months total, 17 months in a row. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. We are doing some arting. We're doing some alerts right now. Can you go for 23? Thank you. Yes, welcome to the stream. We are at the moment just chilling. Whoa, this looks freaky. Here's the thing. Never make the eye too big when it's from the side. It's gonna look freaky. Hello. How you doing today? Finally some chill weather? Yeah, we had chill weather in the morning. Exactly the morning. Hello, Super Fudge. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. It's already hot in there. Yep. In here, here's how it's working around my city. We started the day with like some really chill weather. The sky is great. And there's like this nice breeze, everything is fine, and then rolls around midday and it's hot as fuck, and I'm hiding in my air-conditioned office, praying for my life, praying so that I don't get burnt. But yeah, basically that. That's pretty much our lives here. I don't know why it's so hot where we live, but it is. I mean, I do know actually, because I study environmental engineering, so I know exactly why, and I hate it so much. You're doing good? That is great to hear. Rip, good to know it will get hot in here soon. I mean, our situation here is a little bit special considering what surrounds the area, but still. It's getting cold? That's good, Super Fudge. That is good. Hope you can enjoy your cold weather. You lucky you. I was gonna do a bit where I am genuinely jealous, but nah. Haven't checked on my other friends in Brazil recently, to be honest. We're in spring right now. It shouldn't be hot, but it is. We're getting a shitload of wildfires. Wait, what spring? I know, there's only summer. There's only summer and winter is fleeting, but still. Okay, so this makes for a good base sprite. Well, let me get to the hair. There we go. Now we do this. Oops, wrong layer. And not use it to auto changes in weathers like this in different regions. Ah, yeah. Different weather, time zones, and the globalized world is wild. There are so many variables. There we go. Okay. A little bit of concentration slicing here. Here should be around here. There, however, I think I'm gonna put it a little more to the side. Otherwise it's gonna look really loopy. This part here, it also comes along. There we are. Yesterday was pretty hot in here. Ah, I see. Oh, yesterday? No, yesterday was hot. We had to wait. I know how hot it was based on if I had to wait until it was nighttime before I could walk my doggo. Because during really hot days, very melt. I see. You have air conditioning at least, right? No. Oh god. Air conditioning is so good, but it's so bad for your throat. It is so bad for your throat. It's so sad that there are things that are so good, but so bad for your throat, you know? I have in our new apartment. Didn't want to make a hot dog. Yeah, no. Poor Lila. Lila is not hot dog material. Lila is a popo. She's not a hot dog. It's been raining here in the past few days. Oh, rain is so nice. Rain would be so nice. Don't put my doggo in a bun. Poor Lila. Speaking of which, Lila keeps doing this weird thing. When I'm in bed, she gets up the bed, right? Before sleep time, and she starts humping the air beside me. I am very much curious what the hell this is about. She doesn't hump me, she humps the air close to me. She like sit down and starts doing a humping motion mid-air. Ghost bathing season is wild. You know what? That could be it. That makes sense. That makes some sense. Maybe she's asserting dominance to the ghosts. You know what? That's probably it. She's asserting dominance to the ghosts. She's showing the spirit world that she's the one in charge. That's probably what it is. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what it is. That makes sense. Thank you, Prince Ducky. There will be the alpha one way or another. Oh god. Kiba must reassert dominance. I'm pretty sure I assert dominance every time I pick her up off the ground when she is trying to fight another dog on the street. God. Imagine T-posing for your dog in order to assert dominance. It is the only way. Oh my god. The dog T-poses back. Oh no. Honestly, if I could make Lila T-pose, that would look so cute. I wouldn't mind if my dog T-posed at me. It would be such a good trick. Can you imagine a T-posing dog? That's such a good trick. Lila knows a lot of tricks, but whenever I try to get her to do one, she gets super whiny. And with good cause, technically, since now that she's on a restrained diet, I can't give her snackies as rewards. I mean, yeah, we got dogs that skateboard. That is true. Although Lila would never do that. She gets motion sick so easily, poor thing. Poor baby. Lila is too baby. She's way too baby for that. Okay, so... Man, another anime season ended, and there were so many good bangers this season, honestly. Last season. A new anime season starting, which means there's probably gonna be a shitload of bad isekai anime for me to watch. Wait. No, that wasn't how I had organized it, I'm pretty sure. Was it like this? Hold up. Ah, okay. Whoa. There we are. Hair isn't looking quite fluffy. This. Let's see here, like this. But yeah. I love my doggo, even though she is very weird sometimes. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you guys heard this. Did you heard that there's a new mobile Pokemon game coming soon? It's on a small-scale release in New Zealand, I believe. And I've been following it for weird reasons. Basically, what happened is a bunch of content creators that I know of that make content creators for card games. Yeah. It's called Pokemon Pocket, Pokemon TCG Pocket. Name just rolls right out of your tongue, doesn't it? It's currently only available in New Zealand because it's cheaper than making an open beta to just release a game to an English-speaking country. Yeah, it's pocket. You get more pockets with your pockets, you know? It's Pocket-tascular! I was about to say Pokemon Pocket, but why isn't this just called Tamagotchi? But yeah, and it's been really funny because like every content creator that I know that does card games, they are rushing towards it like they are going after, I don't know, the gold rush of Western times, you know? And there are already people claiming that they broke the meta, that they discovered every deck. It's really, it's kind of amusing to watch, really. Yeah, that sweet content creation money unintentionally sponsored by NordVPN because they are all using VPNs to pretend they're from New Zealand. So they can have access to the game. I guess they can add that to their repertoire of reasons why you should get NordVPN. You can get access to games that are being released outside of your country. Hooray! And like, it's interesting because the company Nintendo doesn't really care about that. A guy using VPN literally got visited by the game developer who just wanted to know what they thought about the game. They didn't really give a fuck about where they are playing from. And they just wanted that sweet alpha beta feedback for free. I shall contact NordVPN so far we can get sponsored rolling here. Man, I'm not even sure it's safe to use VPNs in my country at the moment. But the whole Elon Musk situation has been a wild ride. Just a wild ride. Yeah. Do you know he's actually paying the fines now? But after he paid some of the fines, the government was like, wow, that covers the basic plan. Now you need the premium extra fines for all that other shit that you did earlier. At least your country is safe now, right? Yeah, why wouldn't it be in general? It did stop burning up, if that's what you're asking. The fires have decreased. Have heard Purple have been able to get on the site recently. So what happened about that was apparently I only have allegations. Allegedly, there was some weird fuck up with another site that the X was being hosted through a secondary site, and because of that it could be accessed by mobile phone only. But that was shut down. And I think Elon's gonna have to pay some extra fines because that happened. Now, I'm not the one who's gonna tell whether there was intentionality in what happened or not, because I don't know. But it did add extra fines for Elon to pay. That much I know. The whole Shimbako added some extra fines for Mr. Muskie was key to pay. Elon's persona, the Muskie Husky, is gonna have to pay some extra fines now, you know? Man has the damn money. He does have the money. I think my country is trying to take to make sure he has less money after it's done, but you know, I'm sure he can afford it. Especially since I think he loses more money for not paying the fines, really. That was kind of the whole thing of how the hell did we get here, because it was pretty obvious that if a whole country is using your platform and then it suddenly stops using your platform, you're gonna lose a lot of clicks. You know, you're gonna lose a lot of ad revenue. So the whole thing felt like, yeah. Also, when I got in that controller, I saw one of his cars. Oh, what do you think? Was it a good car? I'm guessing by the GIF it's a no. I'm guessing by that GIF it's probably a no. Block on wheels? Oh. Ooh, not very pretty then. I see. Interesting. Electric cars are starting to get into fashion now. But there's not a whole lot of places you can charge them, which is an issue. Windows still tinted? Ah, I see. Tinted windows, like the reflective surface, like you see from one side, they don't see you back. Yeah, that's almost a safety feature. Although it's not very safe if like a guy with a gun pulls you over, puts a gun over your head, and then nobody outside can see you because the windows are tilted. So there's a drawback there. Definitely. There's definitely a drawback there. So, like this. Okay, so here's the plan, right? She looks at it, she's gonna swipe it off the hand, and she's gonna look up analyzing it with you know those jeweler things? You know those like jewelers, it's not, I think it's a magnifying glass that from one side. So yeah, so that's the plan. Yeah, exactly. So here, let's make another keyframe here. Switch to the side. gonna swap the table around too. And the hair. There we go. Alright, time to play Risk of Rain 2 with friends. I shall have you on my second monitors, which means I'll be able to type easily. Okay, Lunatic! Have fun playing Risk of Rain. To me, rain is not a risk, rain is a reward. Go. Thank you for the petals. Okay, now that Lunatic has me on his second monitor, I'm going to call out his attention every single time throughout the rest of the stream. Nah. Nah. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Momochi would, but not me. Hey you, look at the screen right now. Now more like, oh my god, Lunatic, look at this amazing thing over here. Wow, that's so interesting. That's exactly the kind of stuff you really, really like. Amazing. Hope you're not missing anything. Just to drive up FOMO. Every 5 seconds, yes. Oh god. By the way, chat, we are gonna be doing Spoopy month. We are gonna be doing Spoopy month. Yeah, we're gonna start on Saturday. I'm gonna play Signalis. A game I've been meaning to play since last year. When it was popular. Yes, the lesbian robot game, exactly. I want to understand more about the lesbian robots in the game. Wow, it's... Oh my god, there's been more bots in my chat than mosquitoes in my room. What the hell? Alright. Now this one. I still have a website which tells me which users on the user list are bots myself. Oh, that's useful. That is very useful, actually. Does it help you to get rid of them? Nice. It's kinda sad to... Must be kinda sad to like look up at your follower list and find a bunch of bots there and realize you don't have nearly as many. That was pretty much how my X account was. Fortunately, you just get a lot of bot followers there. That is all X accounts. That is true. You're like, oh boy, my account is growing. I must be doing something right for the engagement gods. And then it's all bots. Oops, all bots. I have noticed it, and I did see my numbers go up with no notification that it is a bot. Ah. Wait, the bots don't leave notifs of following? Interesting. That is freaky. I don't think I ever seen that happening to me. It's like the ghost number. God, the music in Flipwitch is such a banger. No pun intended, but some of it intended. Still a shame that the end of the game isn't really as good as it could have been. Hey, I guess not everyone lasts till the finish, am I right? Guess not everyone can last to the finish. Most important thing, I guess, is the fun you had along the way, I suppose. I suppose. Maybe it's the friends we made along the way. Oh yeah, there was definitely a lot of colorful friendships made along the way in that game. Can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Very colorful friendships. Lots of colors, much friendship. Is that a thing? No, I don't think that's a thing outside of Brazil. Outside of Brazil, it's called friends with benefits, right? Here in Brazil, it's called colorful friendship. When you have a friend that you can have sex with. Go. Alrighty. Do do do. Okay, guys, I don't usually take a break at the zone, but I have an emergency bathroom meeting. Be right back. BRB, BRB, BRB. Okay, we are back. We're back. Oi. Ah! No, I stopped launching missiles. Okay, I think what I want to do with this is put this up. Yeah. Let's move this layer 1 up. There we go. Now we are fine. Let's see. Which layers the arms? This. I wanna take a mold of the arms to. Oh, this one has the whole body. Okay. So basically, I need these to so I don't have to rely on the. Well, I've mistaken the layer again. Good on me. There we go. There we go. I don't have enough room. Ah. I don't really want to change the size. Hold up. I am a genius. There you go. There we go. Now, why is this not working? Okay, so... Ah, right. There we go. Huh, okay, they're pretty simple, and the most important part is this here. Where is it? Where did I put it? Did I put it here? There we are. These are the details I need to make sure are in place. Go. And there we go. Right. Now do I put her with the default pose or not is the question. Which layer is selected right now? Okay, so I put the arms in the wrong layer. Okay. Fine. Delete. Paste. You know, at this rate, it would probably be faster if I just redrew it. Okay, so these are the bases. She's gonna get up. And the... gonna be here. You know what? Let's do a little remix. Let's do a little remix. Am I doing the right layer? I am. There we go. There we go. But yeah, so a new anime season has ended. And chat, did you watch any animes last season? Did you like any of them? Did you have favorites? I wanna know. I wanna know. What was the last anime you watched and liked, chat? I think that one is a pretty good question, honestly. Like, I like it quite a few. I like it quite a few. But sometimes I don't necessarily like things for the right reasons. Particularly the isekai type of anime. God, there was one that was so awful in the right ways that it was kinda good. Call it Fatal... not Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame is a good horror game. It was called Failure Frame. I think I talked about it a little bit before here. Which is basically an isekai story where you have a protagonist that is sorta bullied in school. His school is like full of classmates that just suck. And they're on a field trip and they get isekai'd. Their teacher also sucks, by the way. Because of course you need to have a sucky teacher in order to have as much bullying as it was possible to happen. So you have to have like the worst, just the absolute garbagiest adult possible to take care of these awful children and make sure they don't do anything right. And basically the group gets isekai'd. They get received by a goddess with like the most impractical bra ever known to mankind. Like, she's wearing a bra that's kind of like an armor, but it only goes from it grows from one side of the body and just waves to cover both the breasts. So she's pretty much naked on this side, and they kind of look like wings. It's a very unique design, very unique design. It's also, I think, the most unique design in the entire show. Although the monsters are pretty unique too, they look really creepy in general. At least as creepy as the 3D models allows them to be, that is. And the whole anime is just Edgelord Fast 2000. You have the, why are you bullying me like this? And the answer is pretty much just because. If you like low nuance villains, you're gonna love this show. Because I don't think there's any nuance in the villains whatsoever. I really don't think there's any nuance in the villains. Like, the goddess is weirdly sadistic, and basically what happens is they get isekai'd. The goddess introduces them to a talent evaluating machine, essentially, that tells them if they are SS rare gacha pools or not. By the way, this is like the most brilliant thing ever. This is the most brilliant thing that the show is gonna contribute to isekai. The idea that the summon is pretty much a gacha pool. So they evaluate the heroes to see which heroes are heroic and which are grind dust garbage. And the protagonist is considered grind dust garbage because he is like the lowest rank, and his unique skill is considered not meta in the world because apparently, supposedly, his skill is status effect, and supposedly status effect has too low of a chance of success. So he is Garbo, and he must be thrown into the dungeon. He must be thrown into the dungeon of killing and murder, because it doesn't matter if he levels up. He's just gonna take up precious time and XP from all the other high level heroes. Not high level, high ranking. Because leveling is useless, because you're garbage and you're... But he's still gonna try, I assume. Yeah, so he gets thrown into the dungeon that's supposed to be instant kill, instant death for him. And in the dungeon, he discovers the most fascinating thing ever. And truly, quite the plot twist. It turns out that the goddess was wrong. It turns out he really was a truly special boy in the end. Because his status effect skills, unlike the status effect skills that the goddess described, are 100% hit rate. Even though the enemies are extremely higher level, at an extremely higher level than he is, his paralyze skills work perfectly, and his poison skill works perfectly. And since poison in this world also ticks based on percent health, like 1% of health, if he paralyzes and poisons an enemy, they will die, because the paralyze lasts long enough for the poison to kill. And I'll be really honest with you, as far as fighting goes, the anime pretty much is over. Cause like, the combo is so broken. Excuse me, teacher, what if the enemy was a boss? So, apparently he, like I said, he is super special awesome Isekai Protagi-kun. So, even bosses are affected. The only thing that is unaffected by his skills, and that is the fun part, and that is actually the genius part. The only one who is unaffected by his status skills is the goddess herself. Because he tried to use the skill against the goddess, but the goddess has a skill that nullifies all status effects. Which is probably why she underrates the skill in the first place. Very suspicious. So he does the isekai thing, where not only he escapes the dungeon that's supposed to kill him, he also finds a shitload of loot in there and just levels up like crazy. He leaves the dungeon at like level 1000. And it's really funny because it cuts to the rest of the class leveling up, and they're like level 15 or something like that, and it's supposed to be dramatic or something. The anime I feel like it's really funny because personally I think that the way the anime handles the level up system is actually really bad. And narratively speaking, the anime would be better if there weren't levels. Because the protagonist keeps acting like oh, these enemies are high level. The only reason I'm defeating them is because I have status effect, which was true for the first dungeon, very much true for the first dungeon. But then, whenever he opens his status screen, his strength is like 4 digits, and when the other heroes are leveling up, most of their stats are 3 digits. Even though there was like this foreshadowing that his stats wouldn't grow as fast as the other characters because he was a low-level character, another low-ranking character, another reason why he got thrown into the dungeon in the first place. But it's like, dude, you really haven't tried punching anything. But I'm pretty sure I can read your strength there, being like in the thousands. But you never try. It's kind of frustrating. I don't know if the animators didn't notice and his stats were supposed to be like 1 in everything except HP and MP. Particularly MP, because MP is brought up all the time, because it's like, oh my god, yes, I can paralyze and kill any one enemy, but 1,000 enemies? I can only hit 100 of them at the same time with my skill. This is so hard. Oh wait, every time I kill them, I level up, and every time I level up, I have enough MP to do it again. And yeah. Like the anime tries to sell that that Protag-kun is like a master strategist, and he's only defeating the challenges with the power of his girthy massive brain, right? Like he is like his freaking light from Death Note in an isekai, right? But he only uses one combo. He only needs one combo to win. So the anime like randomly creates these arbitrary challenges for him, and like, oh no, technically it's hard for me to do my combo now because I need to be closer. Yeah, I need to be closer even though I wasn't that close that other time when I used my powers. You don't understand, I need to be close right now to use my powers. You know like how it almost feels like the author didn't he didn't really make up the rules of the power system very well at the beginning, and he realized that he pretty much, the game was already broken, so he has to artificially create stakes for the fights for them to be interesting. That's a little bit how it feels. Because, let's be real, if the protagonist has no real challenges, then it's not very interesting to watch him fight, is it? You don't get too invested in the story. That might have, actually, come to think of it, that might have been like a editor move. I really don't know how to feel about these animes. Like, the first was SAO. When it comes to the whole RPG stuff. Yeah, I know. I feel like the status screen is kind of a turnoff. Like, I've seen these animes being done better, right? But usually, particularly when it comes to the status screen, the only animes that I've seen that do it well with a status screen usually are parodies. they're usually humor-based animes. Like, it can be interesting to have insight on exactly what the hero can and can't do, and the status screen is an easy way to convey that because it's a status screen, but also you kind of have to stop the show in order to read the status screen. So most of the time they just gloss it over and you can't really read it. It's just like, oh, that number's pretty big. I guess this is an important plot point now. It's very complicated to do it right. Like, why have it or just put something else to fill the spot? For instance, however, that might be... I'm gonna be super fair. Usually these animes that have the status screens and whatnot, they are in fact books, right? They are books. And in the books, right? You can stop and read the status screen as much as you want. It's a different medium. So when it gets adapted into anime, even manga, if a manga has status effect, you can stop and read it. There are plenty of manga that have nothing to do with the isekai genre that like put cute status of cute little character sheets regarding about the characters and what their skills are, right? Those happen very often. And there is nothing wrong with that. There actually is nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to anime, you can't read it. You can't read it. Which is very annoying. Because you can't read it. You can't pause it to read it. You can read the subtitles, that is true. Okay, so I actually came across this issue when I was watching another anime that wasn't from the season. It was called Remonster, and I don't recommend it at all, but it's good for this one example. So the anime was basically about this very Chad goblin dude. This dude is already from a different world, and he is reborn as a goblin in another world, which is extremely confusing. And he has the power to absorb the skills of everything he eats, right? Kind of like a certain slime. And whenever he absorbs something, yeah, Kirby pretty much, he learns the skills for good though. He learns the skills for good. And whenever he eats anything, the skill name kinda just floats. You know what? I think I'm gonna put the biddies a bit more to the side. But actually, let me do this. Let me do it like this. I'm in the wrong layer. That is normal. There we go. So, and a white screen appears, and the name of the skill literally floats by while a very AI sounding lady says the name of the skill, right? Not actual AI, anime AI sounding lady. And it's like, cool, what does the skill do? I don't know, you're gonna have to find out when the guy uses it. And there's also, and when they don't do that, it's even worse. Because there was this one episode where the guy got a new weapon, and the new weapon was like some super elemental powered weapon kind of deal. And that weapon had like so many properties, so many elemental properties, and so much stuff stacked onto it that they actually made a slideshow showing exactly all the different cool things that the weapon could do. There was a slideshow in the middle of the anime, but there was no time to even read the slideshow. It was like one frame. If you wanted to read it, you literally had to pause the anime. And if you pause the anime to read it, because you think it might be important later, he literally changes weapons the next episode. I don't think so, because you see, that anime was very serious. And there was a weird instant pregnancy scene that happened in anime. You think if you have a weapon like that, Not could stop it, and even worse. No, but he changes for a better one. There are no downgrades. The hero is always upgrading. You see. He never loses any skills. He never learns anything that is... Yeah, no, exactly. And that one that's even better did not get a... did not get a slideshow. Do you understand what I mean now? Like I said, there are no downgrades ever. The protagonist never breaks a weapon or loses something important because it's an isekai anime, and isekai animes are all about that, the sweet wish fulfillment, you know? You gotta like not challenge your audience at all with anything. So yeah, that anime was disjointed, to say the least. Like, several days would pass on the same episode, and every time a day passed, the anime would keep track of the day. Because there was like a theme of how many days have passed since the hero was born. And it was like after a month, he had evolved from goblin to oni. He had a harem of extremely horny polyamorous women and goblins on his side. And I don't even. I really don't even. Huh, that's not as common for animes to do with Ace. Yeah. It was the most important, I think it was the most distinguishable feature of the anime. But everything felt like very, like, it was, you didn't feel like you were watching a whole story, it felt like you were watching clips from the person's story. You just were, it was like you were clicking between YouTube videos or something. Oh, I just realized something. If I make her grab with this hand, I don't think I can make her use the binoculars, but I can still make her appraise the... It can still make her appraising the gem. Damn, that was a mistake. I mean, we can make her raise it up and it shines a lot, I guess. Guess that works. I guess that works. No, actually, I better redo that. Hold up. Instead of this... Frame. Yeah. I'm actually gonna just look at this whole frame. And this one, I can adapt to this. I can adapt to this one. We can adapt, we can evolve, we can overcome. But like, now let's see. There was an isekai that was good. There was an isekai that was really good. I don't know if it was this season. I think it was. It was called The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. I think I already talked about this one a little bit here on the channel before. That one is super good. Mainly because it doesn't use the status screen. It doesn't use the status screen, and it's straight up using the isekai template to tell an actual story. It's neither a parody, nor is it a wishy-washy wish fulfillment story. And the characters are well developed. The protagonist has a unique power in a sense, but not unique in the sense that it's like, I am the only one in the world who can do that. He literally has a teacher who can do the exact same thing he can do. And she is teaching him how to do that because she needs more people like her in order to fulfill her own goals. And it's really, really cool, and it's essentially about being a battlefield medic, an anime about being a battlefield medic in the middle of a war. It uses the Demon Lord template to tell the story of what it's like to be a field medic. The Master is a really, really good character. The Master is a really good character. She is basically trying to invent Isekai Medieval Red Cross with healers. And yeah, and it's called the wrong way to use healing magic, because here's the thing, they did something so smart with healing, with the power of healing magic. Like when you use healing magic, right, you can restore you restore your body, essentially, right, back to healthy. So basically what they do in the show is they use healing magic in order to heal sore muscles after training. You know how when you go to the gym, your muscles get sore for a while, but because technically you're tearing out your muscle tissue, so it regrows stronger? So basically you're using the healing magic to accelerate that, which means you can get ripped much faster if you heal yourself right after or even in the middle of the training. You can accelerate body mass growth doing that. And that's how they do it. The protagonist trains and starts getting pretty ripped. They basically can use healing magic to gain extra stamina during strenuous activities, which they're going to need to, because if they are gonna, because the training is for them to be able to run around a battlefield and rescue people who are in life or death situation, and take them away from the enemy while healing, and then put them somewhere safe or put them back to the backline if it's an injury that's too much for regular healing magic. They also have healers in the back healing everyone. It's so well thought out. It's so good. It's so good. I can't stress how good the show is. And yeah, the only unique talent of the protagonist is being able to use healing magic, which isn't unique to him. It's just kind of rare. And what's emphasized in the show is that it's more of the protagonist's disposition and his attitude towards challenges that makes him unique for the teacher to train him, rather than his healing magic vocation. Because you meet other people who also are able to use healing magic, but that were rejected by the teacher for this particular training. So it's so good. Nothing is just like assumed or, yeah, just grow with it. No, everything is like, makes sense, you know? Everything makes sense in a good way. Sounds like someone FF14 raid plan. Pretty much. Thank you for the follow, Arxia VT. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you.
Arxia_VT join the Ninjalings.
Hope you enjoy your stay here and feel free to pick out your Ninjaling. The newest one doesn't have hats, but we do have palette swaps for them. we'll be doing the hat sometime soon, don't worry about it. But thank you very much. Okay, so now we need her to grab with this hand. Because last time that was a pretty big animation mistake on my part. So I guess we just... I mean, I can just do like a really fast lunge, right? Yeah, let's go with a lunge. Lunge is fine. Lunges are good. I like lunges. Oh, I can even do... Let's get fancy. Let's get fancy. Let's do a whole body. Let's do a whole body animation. There we go. For a whole body animation, like this. Dermaxit isn't here anymore. I think I'm actually taking this part here. Where is it? Where did I put it? There you go. I'm deleting this part here too. Alright, there we go. But yeah, that anime, super well thought out, very, very cool. I really, really like it. There's a second season coming somewhere soon. I hope sooner than later. And I can't wait to see where it goes. I can't wait to see where it goes. And I can't recommend it enough for being like isekai that's actually interesting. That is so hard to pull off, apparently. If it's not very talked about, then it definitely is hidden gem status. It definitely is hidden gem status. Now let's see here. Yeah, there we go. I did see an anime that used the status screen to some good effect. But again, that anime was comedy. It was essentially comedy. But that one was pretty interesting too. The main character was a dude that was like already from a fantasy world. He got isekai from one fantasy world to another fantasy world, which was a little bit okay, bit on the charged end there. It feels a little bit complicated, convoluted, but at least they kind of went somewhere with it. But overall, the main plot was that a definitely terrifying evil has risen from the depths below. Be wary and don't let it consume you. Ooh. Hey Demi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So basically the whole thing was, come to think of it, it started like Failure Frame. You get summoned, the king is like, oh my god, let's check to see your gacha loot stats. And then the protagonist like had shitty stats at level 1. So the king pretends that he is gonna let him live somewhere because they can't unsummon him. But he kind of tries to off him by throwing him in a place with a lot of monsters. I guess it is pretty much like Failure Frame in that regard, huh? But it came out first, huh? Interesting, huh? Yeah, you got thrown out like a shitty EV Pokemon. Exactly, Dylan, exactly. You're doing fine, Demi? That's good, that's good. So, anyways. But the plot twist was, he actually, when he reaches level 2, his stats are literally infinite. He has infinity for his status symbol. But he doesn't know that. And also, he is not edgy protagonist like the protagonist from Failure Frame. So he doesn't really care. He didn't really want to fight it against the Demon Lord anyways. What does he know about the demons? Demon Lord or demons anyways. This isn't his world. He doesn't know what demons are like. So surprisingly reasonable protagonist. Then he gets thrown into a forest. He levels up killing a slime that tries to kill him. He gains infinite power without realizing it. And he accidentally casts a purifying spell in the demon forest and kills all the demons inside it by accident, causing a certain demon guardian who was out at the time to be extremely upset at him and try to attack and kill him. But then the demon guardian was a cute Wolfle, so he doesn't really want to kill the cute Wolfle. And then the cute Wolfle ends up falling in love with him because the Demon Clan appreciates strength above all else, and he's very, very strong. And she is a really cute waifu, and she kind of looks like Lumi, the VTuber Lumi, a lot. And the intro screen is just her doing a cutesy dance, which makes it like the funniest anime intro ever, to me at least. It is very weeby, you know? This is a very weeby anime intro. And basically he like quits being he quits the story of being the chosen hero and fighting the Demon Lord's army to play Stardew Valley in the new world. He like has a farm, he makes friends with local adventurers, he ends up living with them under the same roof because his wolf waifu has has wolf pack instincts, so she kind of builds a pack of girls around him, even though they're not really allowed to touch him because wolf waifu is very jealous. And at the same time, it's not boring because the anime actually tries to foresee what are the consequences of the hero having infinite power. So it's like, oh, nations are trying to recruit his favor now because of how powerful he is. The Demon Lord is trying to recruit him to the army because he is neutral. So like his presence in the world creates like this whole geopolitical imbalance, and they explore that. And they explore, like, the protagonist is like, I just want to live a normal life, and it's like, no, you're kind of too powerful for that, but I'm still gonna. Wow, what am I doing? This hand is not looking very good, is it? There we go. It's already better. So that one I can recommend, but you do have to like Isekai a little bit to appreciate it, I think. You have to be in the know of the anime genre in order to appreciate it. Some anime are like that. You probably came across this dilemma if you are an anime enjoyer, where you're like, I want to introduce my hobby to my friends, but they don't seem to respond as well to these jokes like I am responding. I wonder why. And then when you actually sit down to look at the anime that you like, you realize that there's a lot of self-referential stuff, like how anime makes references of itself and jokes about Dragon Ball Z. If someone have never seen Dragon Ball in their lives, they're not gonna laugh at the Dragon Ball Z reference, right? And there's a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like that in that anime. So it's not bad. It is good. But I don't recommend it for those who are for the uninitiated in isekai anime, I guess. Also, really funny stuff. Technically, Sword Art Online started the isekai anime frenzy, but Sword Art Online is not really an isekai. You're not really in another world, you're just stuck in a game. You're just in a VR headset thing, which is really funny because technically there were plenty of isekai anime before Sword Art Online, but Sword Art Online has been surprisingly like the most influential thing for isekai anime. Like, even Clamp has an isekai. Scarlet Magic Knight's Rayart. And I highly recommend the manga. I don't really recommend the anime. I recommend the manga. The anime has too many adaptation issues that arrived with the time. Not gonna lie, Shin Sao was kinda... Not gonna lie, Shin Sao was kinda fucking near the end. Do you mean season 1, or because that thing, it drags on for so many seasons? The first season where Sangam is going to marry Asuka even while she was in a coma. That was technically season 2. Yeah, second season. That's second season. That's where shit gets weird, right? It's all downhill from there. First season was okay, minus the fact that the main antagonist forgot why he was doing what he was doing, which is still to me is a kick in the nuts. Saw that shit and it seems like the fuck is going on now. Yeah, no, that... Okay. Can I tell you the secret of why the fuck anything Sword Art Online? Can I tell you the secret of this show? The author wrote the original script as a 14-year-old boy. He was 14 when he wrote that. So, every fucked up thing that the villain does is essentially what a 14-year-old boy thinks would be really fucked up for a villain to do that justifies getting beaten. That male fantasy of being the protector, right? It's like you want to have a pretty badass waifu, but also you want to make sure that she needs you a lot. Because if she needs you a lot, that makes you even more of a badass. Yeah, Kirito stabs the guy. That's the 14-year-old resolution problem solving right there. Edgy 14-year-old solving problems by stabbing things. Oh my god, that's completely original, you know? That's unheard of. But yeah. That's the secret of why Sword Art Online is the way it is. And you know, fair, but also he wasn't 14 when the anime was being published. So there are definitely some weird things that could have been fixed that haven't. And there you go. Pet. Hello, Arxia. How are you doing? So yeah, that is the fun. That is the hidden trivia of Sword Art Online. It was written by a 14-year-old. I'm pretty sure when he wrote that the antagonist forgot why he was doing what he was doing, he probably thought that was pretty deep. And then they added guns. I'll be real though. At least with the guns, they made Gun Gale Online, which is done by a completely different mangaka that thought that the third season was a waste. And it is actually pretty good. Have you seen Gun Game Online? It's a spin-off anime of Sword Art Online that doesn't have Kirito in it. And it's really, really good. Yes, there is something in the Sword Art Online that I actually like. So basically, Gun Game Online follows the story of this girl who is... But Kirito at the beginning accepts a deal from the GGO. Yeah. So basically, the way the anime gun, the way the anime Gun Game Online works is, it's just about the game of Gun Game Online, and another protagonist who starts playing it as a sort of escapism because she doesn't really like her own body very much. She's a very tall woman and she really likes tiny cute things, so she really wishes she was tiny and cute. So she picks up the VR set, and Gun Game Online is pretty much accidentally the first game she plays. And it follows the rules of that the original author set out. So they have random avatar generation, and she gets lucky and gets a really tiny and cute avatar. She gets a petite girl for an avatar. And because she wants to be cute, she buys a pink outfit to go with the avatar. And by coincidence, and this is where it does like the anime bullshit, but also in a funny way. The desert, there's a station this game that's a desert that has pink sand. So even though the pink outfit is like the last thing you would think to pick out as an outfit for a fighting for like Counter-Strike, in a pink map her outfit makes her nearly invisible, and because she's really tiny, she's very hard to hit, which is a truism of PvP games like Guild Wars. The midget race in Guild Wars has like an amazing advantage over other races just because they are a very, very tiny hitbox. And she ends up as a top player by accident because she found a cheese that that goes against common sense. I think they even address that people start wearing pink after a while to grind at that map in particular. So she's like an innovator in the game, essentially. But then again, if they are following the rules of the anime, technically Kirito is also an innovator for using swords in a shooting game and discovering that they are actually the most effective thing you can do. But I'd rather not get into that because of... Look, it's a really dumb plot point. It's a really dumb plot point. Like... If swords were as good as Kirito makes them be, I am pretty sure people would have figured it out. I am pretty sure. Because, like, people test builds for everything all the time. Everything all the time. They're gonna figure out if the game is out for at least a few months, but, you know. Yeah, no. If common sense is applied, main protagonist can't be super special awesome, so yeah. But yeah, so Gun Gale is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's just about the girl and her adventures in the game and the people, the weird people, cast of people she meets in the game. And this is one I can recommend with a clear conscience, actually. Can recommend it with a clear conscience. You might not like it. I don't necessarily know it's for everyone, but I can safely say I had a good time. Had a good time with that one. And it's available on Crunchyroll. Use code KIBA. I don't have a code. I don't have a sponsorship. Maybe someday. But that day is not today. Okay, for the rough, it isn't too bad. Let's delete the flying arms, shall we? See here. Do 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 do. You know, the other alternative for this emote that I thought of was basically just do this one where she throws the money up, but it's bits, so she throws the money up and they start raining and she starts running scared because she just threw a bunch of sharp objects in the sky. That would be pretty funny too. But I feel like that kind of joke needs the approval of the person who's been commissioning me. Because people have different senses of humor and whatnot. Okay. The frames are doing fine. The frames are fine. Now here we're gonna do like more like a motion blur. Motion blurish. Oh god. These are too many. You know what? I think it's time I started doing this one. There we go. Right. Now let's see, what else do I have to talk about? I went to a Japanese food festival the other day. Well, not Japanese, more like whole Asian food festival. It's the more adequate. Because there was Korean food there was all kinds of food. Essentially. And it was good. Food was good. Food was good. The waiting line though, not so much. The waiting line though was an issue. I had this... I don't even remember the dish anymore. Basically, I had these, like, dumplings, I guess the best way to describe them, that were wrapped around in this really peculiar-looking dough. It was a Chinese dish. They were cooked kind of like balls, and the filling was pork with chicken, and I think there was like a seafood in there. I don't remember which one. I think it was octopus. I wanna say octopus, but I'm not too sure. As much as I want to say octopus, I am not sure right now. It tasted pretty good. It tasted pretty good. Unfortunately, it took so long for it to get ready that I kind of didn't really have much time to grab some other stuff that I wanted. There was this curry hot dog there that I really wanted to try, but I didn't have enough time because we underestimated severely how fast the place would fill up. So the lines just started getting ginormous. Like, not really Disneyland levels, but we could stand in line for like an hour, and we didn't have a whole lot of time to walk around because it was a very tiny place, so we didn't really set a lot of free time. We had to go back home because it was out of town, you know? So it was like our final stop. But it was fun. We did get a bunch of cool stuff. We got like this really good bread that was like a garlic bread with Parmesan cheese, and it was made with a special Japanese recipe. So it was like garlic bread made from made in a Japanese bakery, essentially. Tasted pretty godly. Man, chat. Did you guys know that there is a baker anime? Did you guys know that there's a baker anime? It's like it pretty much has the same formula as that other one about cooking, the Food Wars, but it's exclusively for bakers. It's exclusively for bread. The author of that show really liked bread. It's also essentially a comedy anime, and it's really funny. And I don't remember why I stopped watching it. I think it had something to do with the site that I watched it on being taken down or something. Because I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll. This was dark ages before Crunchyroll arrived in Brazil. where the only way to watch anime was either discovering that the DVD box even existed, or knowing a guy who knows a place that might sell the DVDs. Or going to certain sites which I don't use and have to use anymore. Okay, let's see how... That's not too bad. Now, let's see if my animation theory serves me correctly. I should do an anticipation frame here. Fun fact, I never went to art school. I do not have a degree in animation. And I am 100% self-taught in pixel art. It's one of those things that, well, COVID hit, might as well learn a new skill. Fun times. Look at that. Do you see that? Look how smoother that's become. Now, we're gonna go a little bit further. Go. We can do this. And we adjust. I love old RPG music. You guys can probably tell by my playlist, but I just find it super relaxing. It feels super nice. Ah, thank you, Mamochi. Oh, it's time for us to eat some yum yums. Take a quick yum yum break. We got some chocolate biscuits today. Oh, those are my favorite. One of my favorites anyway. Honestly, you put chocolate in anything and I'll call it my favorite. If the day comes where I can't eat chocolate anymore because of some health issues, I'll be one sad pup. I'll be one very sad pup, not gonna lie. So in the meanwhile, I should eat as much chocolate as I want. Just in case. This one's from a brand here that's called Balduco. They are... It's basically a supermarket brand. But they do have some really good stuff, and they do have like some more fancier lineups. You know what's another Sword Art spin-off that's really good? Sword Art Online Abridged. But it's been on hiatus and they ended on such a fucking cliffhanger. Wait, why do I have Chu? Interesting, why do I have Chu of these frames? Anyways. Hello, Camo God! Hey Kiba, do you have the new PlayStation 5 and Dragon Quest 13? I just got it. No, that one is a PlayStation 6. You know? I think I still have the manga where that frame came from. It's Scarlet Sandland by Akira Toriyama. It's a really good one-shot. You never watch it, SAO? In a sense, you never really missed anything, but at the same time, you miss the references. I don't necessarily think the story enriches everything. Not necessarily a story that gives a whole lot of enrichment to your life, so I think it's fine. I'm so glad I can restart because I just closed you out of my tabs. Oh no! From my friends, I believe Scarlet. I gotta remember to call by the rebranded name. Scarlet likes Sword Art Online, at least the first season. And I will admit that hating on Sword Art Online was it was a very easy thing to do on the internet. Still is, probably. The anime has been sort of a punching bag. When it comes, because at least the first season really wasn't that bad. It was kind of hype, actually. The ending is very... what? I think it's kind of a disappointing ending. Because there was a whole build-up to... okay, what is this evil mastermind planning by trapping everyone in his game and making them die? What is his twisted motives? And then he just says that he forgot why. For me, the real interesting parts of the SAO series was the headset had 2-year battery power. Also, the part of making the AI live out of their life inside game. So, I've gotta be real with you. But there was an anime that did Sword Art Online first before it was cool. It was called Dot Hack. No one remembers Dot Hack. It had a huge game series too. Yeah. You have it on PS2. You probably have Dot Hack GU. That was their last release. The first one was for PS1, if I'm not mistaken. And the people who made Dot Hack, they were ambitious. Like, they were truly, truly ambitious. They were like, oh, we're gonna make this a multimedia phenomenon. They weren't satisfied with making an anime or a game. They made a thing that was like, okay, so if you truly wanna know what's happening, you need to watch the anime. Then you play the game, then you go back to watching the anime, and then you read the manga, and then after you're done with the manga, then you can finish the game, and that's how you will truly experience the world of Dot Hack. And no one did. They made it so complicated to watch their show and enjoy their game. That was their main downfall. I watched only the anime of Dot Hack, but it was mostly reruns. Like, Dot Hack GU was so obtuse. It was adorable. It was adorable. Like, here's how you're supposed to play Dot Hack GU. First, you boot up the game, right? Then you make the tutorial. Okay, are you with me? Are you with me so far? Then you boot up the tutorial. Then you play the tutorial. Then, when you're done with the tutorial, you immediately pause the game and you go watch the anime. Because the anime covers exactly what happens after the tutorial, while the game does a time skip of everything that happened in the anime. Okay? Then, after you're done with the anime, you go and you play 3 games in a row. There you go. That's how you're supposed to fully enjoy Dot Hack GU. That's how you will have all the events happening in their proper historical order. I am not joking. I am not joking. This is not a drill. This is really how that works. This is really how that works. Lovely. I need to play it. Sounds fun. It is fun. It is a fun game. It's the story is essentially like trying to figure out if MMO relationships are real or not, or something like that. It's trying to like explore themes of like what is reality, what is fiction, what it could be considered valid, and what's not valid as. Is the world of the game of a valid game or something like that? It's very like that. I'll be real. The anime is a bit insufferable. They are very much up their asses with the whole concept. They are really philosophic. As Momochi said it, they spend a lot of time discussing what is the meaning of pudding. I remember I really liked it. Then I remember really liking it when I watched it. Then I showed it to Momochi, and she basically destroyed the anime for me. She just bulldozed it entirely. You know when you watch something that's like that you really liked again, and it doesn't really hold up all that well, especially when someone is putting it under a lot of scrutiny because they don't like animes where people just stand around and talk a lot. Because that's the Momochi experience. Momochi needs for people to be flying off buildings, stuff being blown up, or at least really cute monster girls be hugging everyone and causing mischief around non-stop for her to be interested in an anime. If it's not those things, she will detonate it. She'll detonate herself. Anyways, hello Rose, how are you doing? It is really funny. She really does not like romance anime and shoujo anime at all. It's really funny because sometimes I do wanna try to check some of these out, and she's like, no. I am okay, just waking up to say hi and checking out your latest masterpiece of fixes. Ah, hello. Hope you had a good Nini. Thank you for dropping by. I am still working on this arm. So right now it's more of a crap level than a masterpiece level, but we're gonna get there. And that's very kind of you. This is like, at least I think it's really funny, because it's like, I don't know. When you're growing up, people are like, talk about what it's like to be in relationships, and you have all kinds of stereotypes about what relationships are supposed to be, what are things you gotta be ready for, and I'm pretty sure none of it ever applied to my relationship with Momochi. Like, none of it. I forgot to mention, there was a rumor where Kirito was supposed to play as a female character in GGO, unlike the results they had started in GGO, where the character only looks like a girl. You know what? I heard that rumor too. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I had an unreliable source that told me that in the visual novel, it was a female character. A female avatar, rather. That this was in the visual novel and it was rewritten. I found an internet archive of the Dot Hack anime, put it in an anime manga. Ah, I see. But yeah, Dot Hack was very much a drama anime, where Sword Art Online was more of a thriller anime. Why did they change it? Honestly, no idea. Maybe they thought that because there was too much projection between the target audience and the main character, they thought that the gender band might the gender band might not go well with the target audience. That might have been it. Because God, I remember I used to have a friend that was kind of toxic, and we're not friends anymore. And he was so hard to deal with when it came to playing League of Legends, because he was like, "Oh, I don't play with female characters. I only play with guy characters," right? And his favorite character to play in top lane was... what was her name? The angel girl that had like really thick armor, so originally her design didn't have boob plates. What was the name? Hold up. Angel League of Legends. See. Goddamn. KO! KO! It was KO. There we go. Yeah, it was KO. It was KO. He loved playing KO, and he didn't know she was a girl. So we just didn't tell him. We just kept... we like waited a few months of him playing KO, and then we told him. It was like, "You're enjoying this character? You're enjoying this character? Huh? This is your favorite? This is your favorite? By the way, girl. By the way, in your face, girl." Surprise female character. By the way, Samzaran is also a female character. Have fun with that. I think he knew that one. That one wasn't news to him, but still. I mean, and about playing female characters in games, I think you all know my stance very well. As an obvious alpha male who must assert his manhood at every 5 seconds, I am pretty sure. So silly. So silly. I pick characters based on stats or design, I don't care if it's male or female. Very few people do. Very few people do. Kiba is the alpha. I'm the alfalfa. I give good nutrition for horses. And if you make tea out of me, you will pee a lot. Did you know that, chat? Did you know that you can make tea out of alfalfa? And it makes you pee a lot. I know that because a doctor once prescribed it wrongly to my father, and my father ended up losing a lot of weight literally by peeing it off. It was very dangerous. don't drink a lot of alfalfa tea. Is if you want to take away one thing from the string, is don't drink a lot of alfalfa tea. The one useful thing in the string, don't drink too much alfalfa tea. Yes, it's a diuretic. Exactly. And like, if for some reason you do need to pee a lot, then it's a valid form of medication. But it really was quite the opposite of what my father needed at the moment. It was very complicated because he really liked that doctor. And he didn't want to stop seeing him after that. But that's another story. What reason would you actually need to drink it though? Hold up. Need to hydrate. So, am not a doctor, right? Let's disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am a silly ninja wolf on the internet. But if I were to take a guess, I would say probably something related to kidneys, kidney functioning. If you need to like expel a lot of urine to unblock something in the kidneys, let's say a kidney stone, it would probably be useful for. But again, do not try this on your own. But I remember, because I had kidney stones once. For no other reason than I was drinking way too much soda. And luckily it was a tiny one, so I could pee it off. I don't think I ever want to feel those. Yeah, those are... It's not fun. It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot to get it off. It really hurts a lot to get it off. Exactly, exactly. That's why staying hydrated is so important. Very good, very good. But yeah, so... And basically what I had to do is I had to drink a load of water, and essentially what was advised for me to do was to drink water every time I had to pee. So I had to pee, then I drank water after peeing, so it would keep the cycle going. So basically that meant that I was almost always needing to pee, and that helped me pass the kidney stone. That's how they say it, I think. So yeah, that's the story of my kid. And then I peed it off. And everything was better because I didn't have it in me anymore. But yeah, chat, it's not pleasant, it's not worth it. At the time, I think I was drinking soda almost exclusively. It was not good for my health. There we go. I stopped eating anything with high salt and stay away from nut-based foods. I also delete soda. I can't drink soda straight now. Ah, I see. Like, I don't necessarily go that far, especially because I actually have a pretty good relationship with salt health-wise, because my My pressure is uniquely low. And I actually need a salty food in order to keep it from being too low. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, then that absolutely makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. Me, on the other hand, I need to eat salty stuff every so often. Otherwise, my blood pressure actually gets really low for no reason. Ah, we have opposite issues then. I see, I see, I see. Okay, so I have two choices. I can make her lifting up a little bit here, or I can make the things arriving here. I think I'd rather do the lift up. It creates an anticipation of movement. You have the same issue my mom has? Oh, your mom has that as well? Interesting. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put the extra frame. I'm a dun-dun. I'm a dun-dun. Duh. There we go. Also, I think I noticed that something here. What is this? Some dead pixels. Okay. Think we're good, she. BRB, alright. Alright, Arxia. Arxia. I'm pronouncing your name right, I think. I hope. You're AFK, so you can't answer me right away. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Man, that reminds me, there's a new Secret of Mana game, and I do want to play it. But I'm not sure if I want to start playing it on stream. Lama, you seem to have the key and the Pio's kit with the names. What do you mean? What's a key and Pio's kit? What's a key and Pio's kit? Eh. Man, I still can't believe that the other day a bunch of people got banned for BDs. That was fucked. The BD bug. Good thing that fixed it too. Keegan Pio is an actor-comedian and Jordan Pio is an actor, comedian, and director. Oh. So is their talent like onions? They both had a show together where they did skits. Some were pretty funny. Oh, no, I have never seen that show. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I never seen that. Let me see. Go. Man, you know, I've been watching on Netflix mostly old TV series. And like, I've been watching Seinfeld, which is pretty old show about how a comedian gets his material. And I remembered liking it, and for the most part it holds up as long as you're willing to go along the ride that these are awful people. and the fun is in them being awful. But it's kind of funny how there are a lot of things that were like considered common sense in that time period and in that show. They are just so stupid. Let's see, they both had a show together where they did skits, some were pretty fun. Jordan made some big horror movies, and recently that were real good, like Nope, Candyman, and Get Out, and Us. I think I remember Us. Like, there was a whole episode where they are talking about also from where I live, League is not that popular regardless of being so popular worldwide. Really? That's interesting. Well, now I know you don't live in my country. Now I know for a fact you don't live in my country. Although I'll be real, any big game that's free probably gets popular in my country. People don't like to pay pay for games very much. I don't know if it's still the case today, but there was a time where a game being free literally means it becomes super popular. Bom dia, guys. I'm not Brazilian. Amazing, Camel God. Amazing. See? Very smooth. Oh my god. You know what? That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. If it didn't catch you in the first wave, it catches on the second wave. Okay, so now how do we do this? Yeah, I can kind of reverse frames here. It's fine. Up to here. Okay. Anyways, it said, I hope that you know that's how you say the name, which is why I brought up Key and Peels if a funny skit about naming pronunciation. I put it in videos if anyone wants to watch it later. Oh, okay, okay. Wow, that's interesting. The frame loops quite nicely, actually. It's looking good. It is, it is. Just the hand that keeps disappearing instead of popping in. Like it should. So here's how we do this. And this one here. It's just seeing if the crystal is real. Yeah, that's the idea. She looks at the bead, she receives the beady and appraisals it. Which I think makes for a cute animation. Oh, actually I have a few more frames to work with. Why do I have so many of these frames? Anyways, I can delay the entrance a little bit like this. Like this. There we go. Now, where is this frame? No. 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 Yeah, there we go. Like, she gave me full creative freedom. So I'm gonna use that full creative freedom. Essentially. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. There we go. And then the hand is gone. For the rest of the animation. There we go. Okay, the popping of the crystal might be a bit too sudden. We could use an extra frame. If Discord activity feature is odd, it was turned on automatically on all servers. Once it was added, it just shows everyone in the server what you're doing, gaming, etc. Ah. Oh yeah. It's a bit weird, not gonna lie. But I'll be real. Like, usually when, let's say, Lunatic strings, I'm able to catch his strings because of that Discord feature. A lot of times when some of the people I know is streaming, I know of that mostly because of the Discord feature, because I'm not always, I don't know, doom scrolling on Twitch. Yeah, you can even click directly on Discord to go to the stream. Okay, this is looking pretty cute. Let's add some sparkles here. Any stream notification I get is from the phone one. Makes sense. That's how I saw you were on. Oh, I see. And they say the Twitch on the phone has no use. I'm glad you could catch me. There we go. Like this. Sparkles! Shiny sparkles! Go. Here we are. I think we are good. There we go. Let's see. Ah, that's not too bad. Just gonna take, let me test something. Yeah. We can like add a small loop. Hold up. New empty frame, this one here. There we go. Now it's 2 frames. Now it's 8 frames instead of 4. And we should be good. There we go. You know what? I think I want to add some more sparkles. There we go. Exactly, it shines. It is in fact the shiny. The shiny. By that guy who does the horror stuff and puts some weird sexual things in his books for no reason. What was his name? I forgot. Junji Ito? No, I don't think Junji Ito puts sexual things. It's an American author. Forgot the name though. I forgot the name. Stephen King! There we go. The guy who wrote about the clown that killed people in the sewers. Like, who the hell follows a creepy clown to the sewers anyways? At that point, they're kinda asking for it. Why, yes, creepy clown in the sewers, they do all float down there. I will follow you. That sounds lovely. Get ahead, keep on. Much love, guys. Alright, Camel God, have a good one. And stay away from clowns in the sewers. They are not your friends. I never actually watched any of his movies, I just saw reviews of it. But then again, I'm not really that much of a horror movie buff. On the scale of bravery, I'm very jumpy. Not necessarily afraid, but I definitely get startled easily. If a movie has a jump scare, I will fall for all of them. So this month is gonna be interesting considering the kind of games we're gonna be playing. It's gonna be a very interesting month. Will I get genuinely scared? I wonder if Signalis is a genuinely scary experience or not. I really do. Can't wait to find out. From what you told me, it looked at that, like definitely the kind of game that I would play. And I have to agree. Drawing into Alien Isolation first. So here's the problem, Prince Ducky. I can't play any first-person games. And I don't say that as an excuse to not play Alien Isolation. Because that does seem like it could be pretty fun. But I have this I get dizzy really easily, get motion sick really easily, and because of that I could never really play any first-person games. I can't play Minecraft. Without for more than like half an hour without getting a headache or getting really sick. Not even Minecraft. Is it because of Vulcan there? So it's weird. From my understanding, what triggers it is proximity to walls, specifically. when I'm moving the first person camera and I am close to a wall and the wall is moving on the side, it starts to make me feel ill. There are some games that aren't even first person that manage to trigger this. One of them was Sekiro. There was this specific stage that was like a mist, valley that had a village in the mist, and the screen was, I don't know, the camera felt very close in that area. Maybe it was because of all the mist, but whenever I had to turn the camera around, and there were a lot of rocks there, so there were a lot of walls around, it started getting to me. And I couldn't, and I got stuck in that stage because I would try to play it a little bit, I would get lost, and then I'd start to feel sick. So it was kind of a loop there. I was stuck in a loop, so I had to quit playing it. Which is a shame because Ninja Game, I really wanted to finish that. I think I was far enough in the story. Okay, so... Everyone, I think that's all the time I have for today. But before we go, there's something I want to show you guys that I've been working on that I've been very proud of. Hold up. Oh yeah, there are two things actually. First off, check out this thing that I'm cooking up. This is gonna be like a creepy thing for Halloween, basically. Still cooking, still not done. This is the statue without being broken. Isn't this cute? I was making this and I got surprised at the end result. The ninja spirit rises once more. But yeah, I'm working on this. I'll work on it at the free time. Obviously now I have to work on the commission, but I thought it looked pretty cool and I want to share this with you guys. And also, let's not click on this one. That one is an abandoned one actually. But the model, final product, all the mouth animations. Look at this. Crossed arms with booba squeeze. Boing. Boing. Just got a lot of body language. I just wanted to show. She looks so pretty. She looks so pretty. There are a few adjustments here and there that I have to do. Got a lot done off stream, I see. Yeah. I'm always working off stream. If I only worked on stream, I would never finish any project. But yeah. So, everyone, once again, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you all have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome, and let's have a talk to distract you. You'd think so, but I actually accomplished a lot on stream too. It's just some of the more nitty-gritty stuff that gets a little bit hard to do on stream. And it's more about the amount of time that I have on stream to work, because like right now I work at like 3 hours and 13 minutes. And I plan on working at least 3 or 4 more hours today on my own free time. So obviously I'm gonna accomplish more there. But yeah, everyone, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you all have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome. And we are gonna raid. I'll be real, sometimes I think I accomplish more on stream than off stream. And let's raid. Let's see. Who is on today? Who is on that's on my actual list? Do we go for oh, found you. I had a feeling. There we go. Let's raid Nonetheless. Everyone have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome. And remember, when in doubt, when you think you can do it, channel your inner ninja. And sure you can. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Till next time.
Now it's time to savor your prize. You enjoy it on your walk home, admiring the subtle sweetness. I didn't see what exactly changed, I'm gonna be honest. I think our robustness went down. Huh. What you want for stats and what you like of them? To be honest, I didn't get that, because it highlights multiple stats. I think it's a chance of what you get or lose. Like, I'm not sure. There's a knock at your door. When you go to answer it, you see a man dressed in an elegant black suit. Are you the fungal